Okay, so welcome to bottom breathing. This is a special episode of the Pleasure Practice, and I am your host, Greta Jane, the Pleasure Guide. Um, Bottom breathing, what is it? Well, bottom breathing is a practice that aims to connect you, to help you connect to your bottom, to all that is below, and to help you connect to your bottom, to your butt, to your anus, and help you connect your bottom, your butt, and your anus to our earth body. And why bottom breathing? Well, why not? Um, because everybody's got an anus and everybody's got an anal taboo. And why do you think that is? Well, there's a lot of reasons. I listened to a wonderful podcast, the Fearfolk podcast, and they talked about how in the medieval times there was kind of the beginning of the separation between the mind and the body, and all that was pointed up to the sky, pointed skyward from our heads, was considered connected to the heavens or holy, and all that was pointed down towards the earth was considered earthly or unholy. And that kind of comes from the separation of the divine and earth as non-divine, which to me is ridiculous, um, because our earth body is a miracle floating in space, and each and every creature and plant and object is an expression of our earth body, an expression of this miracle floating in space. So one of the first fun facts I'll tell you is that your mouth is the anus of your face, and your anus is the mouth of your bottom. It's true. One of the very first cellular splits that happens when we're in the womb is that we become a mouth and an anus, a simple tube for receiving nourishment and releasing waste. Other things that they have in common? Well, they have almost the same amount of nerve endings. And then if you go ahead and touch your lips, that's almost the same kind of tissue that's around the rings of your anus. So just relax, breathe into this. You, in fact, already know what to do. You were born for this. So, in this time and space that we share inside this virtual wonderland, we're going to connect to your mouth. We're going to help you connect to your anus. We're going to help your anus connect to our earth body. And there's a lot in there as we get into all of these soft openings. And so I ask you to open your soft openings softly and with care, and really listening to yourself first before you listen to me. Everything that I offer here is an invitation um, and a gift to you from my channel of creativity. And take from it what is nourishing for you, and leave the rest. So, let's begin. So I'm going to sing you a song, and then I will offer you a little embodiment meditation, and then we'll just continue. You already know what to do, what to do, what to do. You already know what to do. We already know what to do, what to do, what to to do. To do. Cool. So I invite you to trust the simple rhythm of your breath in this moment as you welcome all of your cells into this magical moment. Here and now, after eons of evolution and expansion, here we are, you and your bottom in space. And so we'll just welcome all of your cells and honor that each and every cell of your being is effortlessly nourished by each and every breath that you take. So meet yourself here and now at your breath, just noticing, how are you breathing in this moment? And now we'll welcome all of your cells, and we'll start with all of the cells of your mental being. So welcome all of the pieces of your mind, all of your thinking being, your creativity, your ability to vision and to imagine. And then glide your awareness down into your throat and welcome your voice, your unique voice that resonates with your breath through your being, your ability to express a wide spectrum of emotions, your ability to say yes and no, and everything in between and beyond. And then glide your awareness down into your heart space and welcome your emotional being, all of your heart center, your ability to make connections and relationships, and to feel the incredible spectrum of human emotions. And then glide your awareness down and welcome the intelligence of your guts, your brilliant gut mind, your ability to digest energy and information, your gut instinct and inner knowing. And then glide your awareness down into your pelvis, into your sex, your root, and your anus. And welcome the wisdom of your sex into this moment. Your pleasure body, the home of your desires. And all of these parts are held. Welcome also your energetic body, the vibrational frequency and harmony that hovers just above your skin. And then bring your awareness down to your skin and all of the parts of your physical body, noticing the air on your skin. If you're wearing clothes, noticing your clothes against your skin. See if you can feel into the muscle and flesh below your skin. Can you feel into your bones and your skeleton? Honoring that all of these cells and all of these parts of your being are welcome here. All of the parts of your being are made of transforming stardust. Without any effort, all of the parts of your being are connected to and belong to all that is below and all that is above. And just find yourself here and now, the beating of your heart, beating in rhythm and concert with the symphony of the universe. And so, as you're breathing, I want you to bring your awareness to your mouth. And just notice, is your mouth tight? Is it loose? You can use your fingers and you can kind of explore your lips. All of these nerve endings here. Go ahead and see if you can loosen your jaw, relax, and remember your mouth is the anus of your face, and your anus is the mouth of your bottom. And as you breathe and relax your mouth, just see if you can drop your awareness down into your anus and see, is my anus tight? Is my anus loose? Just see how you check in there. Because honestly, this is a way that you can take your thermometer throughout the day. How am I feeling right now? How's my anus feeling right now? I notice I'm really upset. Well, is my anus clenched? I notice I'm having a great time. Well, what kind of time is my anus having right now? There is a real twin connection. So as you breathe, just relax and then go ahead and start to like pucker your lips a little bit. You can try some puckering and some stretching. You can frown and then just see, go ahead. So when you pucker your lips, make a kiss and release. And then see, can you do that with your anus? Just give it, if it feels all right for you. Not everybody, if you've got like a pelvic pain issue and clenching your anus is not an option, please do not clench. But if it feels safe enough for you to just engage the muscles of your sphincters, let's give a little clench and release. Let's kind of kiss there with your anus. Great. And can you make your anus smile? Go ahead and bring a smile to your face. Is your anus smiling yet? Mine is. Okay, what about a frown? I think my anus is frowning. How's yours? Okay, now back to these. Okay, great. Now we're going to learn a couple of practical. So go ahead, shake that off. Do whatever you need to do to just kind of come back to zero. And then we're going to drop our awareness through your throat, down through your heart, through your stomach, into your belly, and into your anus, into your bottom. Now, as you breathe, your body is designed with a myriad muscles that interweave around your pelvic floor and your pelvic bowl. If you're truly relaxed, with every inhale, your whole pelvis will kind of expand and contract. So I want you to imagine that your stomach is a balloon and that you can bring your breath. See if you can bring your breath into your stomach. And just expand that balloon. And then see if you can bring your breath all the way down to your pelvic floor, all the way down to your sex and to your anus. And if it's helpful for you, go ahead and bring your hand there and just see if you can notice Bringing your breath all the way down. And so on your inhale, you're completely inflating this balloon. And the balloon expands your stomach. The balloon expands your hips. The balloon relaxes your genitals. The balloon relaxes your anus. And then, if it feels right for you, on the inhale, you completely expand this balloon. And on the exhale, you're going to push the air out, deflating. And as you deflate, just go ahead and give a little squeeze to your anus if that feels safe and good for you. Just to start to build that connection. And then inhale. Oh, release and relax. The exhale, push the air out and squeeze it at the very bottom. And then release on the inhale and inflate. We're going to do this just a couple more times, and then we're going to try it the other way. Because this is the way that I prefer to do it, but some people prefer to squeeze on their inhale and release on their exhale. So I want you to try both ways and then decide for yourself what feels better for you. Because as we continue into the meditations, we're going to be working with this exercise, with this imagery, and I want you to find what's going to suit you. So come back to just a rest. Check your jaw. How's your jaw? How's your mouth? How's your anus? Now, some people, you may be also wondering, why am I covered in roses? Well, why not? But also, maybe you've heard of your anus, your butthole being called a rosebud. And it's true. Um, just like it looks like this pretty little rose right here. So when you're imagining this opening and expanding, you can imagine rose just opening and blooming. So let's try it the other way. So on your inhale, engage your anus. And when I do it this way, I kind of feel like the inflation is coming up into my chest, and then release and relax on your exhale. And then I just let my stomach and everything all hang out. So I kind of start the inhale at my anus, and that kind of engages my spine in a different way. What does it do for yours? And then exhale and allow the balloon to deflate. Allow your stomach to relax. Inhale, engage. Exhale, relax and release. Let's do that a couple more times. And then just notice. Take 5 here. How's your mouth? Ah, tell you, this rose petal feels amazing on my mouth. I wonder if my anus would like that feeling. I'm sure she would. P.S. I like to call my anus Rose. So now just notice which technique was more pleasurable for you. Great. Go with that. And now we're entering our next little meditation. So I'm going to sing you one more little ditty, and then comes part 2, Kiss the Earth with Your Anus. Kiss the earth with your anus. Notice how the earth kisses back. The pleasure we reclaim is truly a natural act. Feel the Feel the earth kissing back. Feel the earth kissing back. Kiss the earth with your hand. Notice how the earth kisses back. The pleasure which expands is truly a natural act. Feel the earth kissing back. Feel the earth kissing back. I can feel the earth. Can you feel the earth? Anus. I can feel the earth. Can you feel the earth? Anus. I can feel the earth. Can you feel the earth? Anus. I can feel the earth. Can you feel the earth? Kissing back, back, back. Anus. Kissing back, back, back. Anus. Kissing back, back, back. Anus. Okay, so we've tested our puckering abilities, and now I would love for you to direct your attention and your awareness to where your bottom meets what's below, connecting to the ever-present wonder of gravity that's holding us in this and every moment. Modern scientists still cannot completely explain the function of gravity. I mean, not the function, but how it all works. Um, some people like to think it is this benevolent force that binds us and holds us to our earth body. And I like to think so too. So just bringing your awareness to all that is below, where your bottom meets the seat or the couch or the bed, where that bed meets the floor, and what's below that. Tuning in to the layers of grass and turf, every blade of grass moving in the breeze, rooting into the soil, and from your anus, drop down a root, your own root, and send that through the layers of soil and the layers of rock and pebbles. Because just like any other being on this planet, you know how to root down to our earth body and sending your roots to receive nourishment into the layers of oil, the layers of crystal, passing through the pools of underground water, finding your way down to this magnificent flaming core of our earth body. Here in the center, anything can be transformed, and your roots reach all the way down to the center, and your roots also move far and wide wherever it is that will nourish you. Your roots know how to find. And as you breathe, engaging your anus, kissing the earth with every breath, offering your gratitude and thanks for the incredible generosity of our earth body. With every breath, sending down through your roots all that you need to release, Because that is one of the wonderful functions of your anus, is that if you've got something to let go of, you can sure send it out through the bottom. And as many of our ancestors knew, what comes out of your anus is actually quite valuable for feeding the soil, transforming your waste into compost. And that goes not only for your physical waste, but any emotional shapes that no longer serve you. Just send them right on down the line through your root, through the myriad layers of earth, water, and mineral, into the flaming fire at our core. Finding the rhythm that's right for you of expansion, release, contraction. Everything, every element of our earth body has been in a state of transformation since the Big Bang. And here we are, floating on this magical rock in space and time. And in this moment, as you connect to our earth body, and you connect to the miracle of your body, you connect to this bottom, which releases what no longer serves you. And just honor the rhythm of this breath and allow it to move through your spine, from your root, through your neck, up to the top of your head. Again, coming back and listening to your breath, noticing how's your mouth in this moment. When you feel like you've released and given back to our flaming core what you need to let go of, just go ahead and welcome the nourishment that's available through your roots. And go ahead and use this function of the clenching and releasing, engaging and releasing of the muscles in your anus. Find the rhythm that feels most pleasurable to you in this moment. And draw it in and draw it up. So you say you've had enough. Well, please come in and fill your cup. Drink, drink from the fountain. So you say you've lost your way? Well, listen, it's not far away. The whispering of the fountain. Drink, drink from the fountain. Follow it to the source. Of course, there's more. Just one sip and you'll see how sweet one sip can be. Drink, drink from the fountain. Drink, drink from the fountain. Follow it to the source. Of course, there's more. Just one sip and you'll see how sweet one sip can be. Where is it this fountain flows? Well, in your heart of hearts, you know. So drink, drink from the fountain. You may get lost, indeed you will. Well, all you have to be is still, still, still as a mountain. Drink, drink from the fountain. Drink, drink from the fountain. Drinking from the fountain. Now, as we tune in again to the relationship of your anus and your mouth, and we connect to that original tube, the vessel for receiving nourishments and releasing waste, and that this vessel can work in both directions. And as we are establishing this connection of your bottom to our earth bottom, of your below, of your bottom to all that is below, that this soft opening of yours is incredibly receptive. As we've mentioned, the nerve endings and the twinness that your anus has to your mouth. Now, your anus doesn't have teeth, but what it has is two sphincters, kind of two sets of lips. So there's the outer sphincter, which is what you can control when I say, go ahead and pucker your bottom. That's your outer sphincter. And your inner sphincter is controlled by your autonomic nervous system. So it's something that you cannot control on purpose. But when you're feeling relaxed, open, in an open kind of state of mind or state of bottom, that's when that second portal, that second sphincter will open. And we've all probably seen some amazing openings on the internet. And with practice, if you want to, you can have some amazing openings. But just bringing your awareness to your opening is amazing, because the existence of your openings is amazing. The whole universe is amazing, and you, my darlings, are part of the universe. We are simply expressions of the miracle of our earth body. And so as we open our openings to receive the vibration of pleasure and generosity that flows in every form from our earth body, I remind you that you already know what to do. You were born for this. You're wired for this. You're built for pleasure. So breathe it in. And go ahead again. If there's an adjustment that you can make to your physical body or your physical surroundings to attune your cells to more pleasure, please do that. Wonderful. So let's continue. And remember, just by thinking about it, you're doing it. You can't do it wrong. This is about your relationship with your body and your pleasure. So go ahead and open those openings and welcome the generosity from our earth body. Coming up from the flaming core, all of the beautiful crystals and jewels, the mineral formations, tuning in to the fields underwater, salt water, the fresh water, tuning in to the pools of oil, rich darkness, tuning in to the layers of stalactites and stalagmites, to all the colors of mud, all of the elements that give us the ability to create color, to see color. Oh, and how every blade of grass is nourished by the dark soil and reaches for the sun. And every bulb holds the information for a field of flowers. And that every flower holds the seed for a field of flowers. And that this generosity exists in every facet of our earth body. That the earth gives so generously to us. And that we are part of this. We are not separate. We are one. And so just welcome these generous vibrations up through your anus, filling your pelvic bowl and your stomach, allowing your breath to affect your skeletal structure, finding the rhythm and allowing it to move through all of your cells. Welcoming tone and sound. Just like when you're petting your cat and you hear a purr, you know that's pleasure. As you breathe in this generous pleasure from our earth body, you attune yourself to that vibration. What sound comes out of the anus of your face? And if you extend your exhale, savor that vibration. Where else in your body do you feel it as you savor this vibration of pleasure that's emanating, that's radiating through the rhythm of the receptivity of your anus? this vibration, honoring this divine vibration of pleasure that radiates from our earth body. And just noticing, oh, how does it resonate through my body? When I welcome this pleasure into my being, oh, what is the response of my body? How do I resonate and harmonize with this vibration? Is it through movement? Is it a stillness? Is it a smile on your face and a smile in your anus? Is it a shiver up your spine? Or is it a desire to just listen? However it shows up for you is yours. It's part of your unique conversation with our earth body and the universe as a whole. And I'll tell you that the pulsing of your heart is the pulsing of your anus. That's right. And if it feels right for you, I mean, do what feels right to you, wherever you are while you're engaging in this meditation. Put your hand on your anus if you want to. If that feels supportive and fun and pleasurable to you, go ahead. And if you're touching skin to skin, you can just apply a little pressure. See if your anus welcomes your finger and see if you can feel, noticing the texture of that skin and how it is like the skin of your lips. And then see if you can find your pulse. And you may be able to just feel it. I can feel it. I can feel my pulse in my anus. That's me. What feels right to you? Beating of your heart. Is effortlessly in concert with the symphony of the universe. And the universe, my friends, is expanding infinitely. And you know what? It's going faster and faster. And since the pulsing of your heart and the pulsing in your anus are effortlessly in concert with our universe, and since every cell in your being and every cell in your bottom is also made of transforming stardust, then the truth is every cell in the universe is expanding, and so are the cells in your anus. So all you have to do is allow it. Just allow it to release, to expand. How can I explain when it is far beyond all comprehension, endlessly expanding? It goes on and on and on. Ever since the instant of the universal first dimension, infinity, infinitely on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. Infinity, infinitely on and on and on. Everything is everything, and everything is one. Inside of every mystery inside of everything we know. There beats the pulsing of eternity. Eternally it grows, and it goes on and on and on. Everything is everything, and everything is love. Intimacy, intimately, on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. La da da, la da da, la da da, la da down, down, down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. La da da, la da da, la da da, la da down, down, down. How can I explain? How can I explain? How can I explain the miracle of Uranus? That is something that I will probably spend my life trying to do. And that will be a pleasure. So I invite you to dive into the universe within. I remind you that the doorway to the universe is within, and the soft opening of Uranus is a doorway. It's a portal, an opening. And through this opening, infinite is possible. Without any effort, you are part of the infinite, ever expanding mystery of existence. So just tune in and listen to the beating of your heart, the rhythm of your breath, and ask yourself, what would make this moment more pleasurable? Honor the answer and adjust. And ask again, what would make this moment more pleasurable? As the answer arises, I want you to honor that only you can hear this answer and only you can respond. You are your number one ally in pleasure. And your pleasure is such a huge facet of your existence in the miracle of a body that you're in, floating in time and space. And as you breathe, how can I infuse my breath with more pleasure? What kind of pleasure is arising in this moment? And allow each breath to expand your lungs, to expand your stomach, to expand your anus, to expand the space between your vertebrae. Oh, and don't forget to relax and check in on your jaw and your mouth. Expanding what you thought was possible just a moment ago. As we're firmly rooted and connected, there's no way we can leave our earth body without the help of heavy machinery. But just allow your awareness to drift into the spinning of all of eternity. Our earth body. Spinning among the stars, among the dark matter, among the mystery. That one thing that scientists know is that we know that there's more that we don't know than we know, something like that. We know there's more mystery than there is known, and that the amount of mystery is continuing to grow. But what we do know is that we are built for pleasure, and that your experience of pleasure is your own. So just notice. And allow what feels right for you in this moment. And as we're coming to the close of our guided section, just follow your awareness through time and space back into our little biosphere of belonging, into our ecosystem of clouds, our network of trees, and buildings, and humans, and birds. Coming in, noticing again the air on your skin, noticing the flesh beneath your skin, noticing your bones under your muscles, connecting to the beating of your heart, finding the pulse in your anus, coming into a real resting place. Again, feeling the ever-present embrace of gravity. And seeing if you cultivate a feeling of gratitude for the time that you've taken here and now to honor your connection to the vibration of pleasure. In all the many ways that it moves through the miracle of your being. And as you breathe, see if there's a vibration of softness, gentleness that you'd like to breathe into your cells in this moment. I'm going to offer us one little final closing song, and then we'll come back into our group. Every breath is love. Every breath in love. Every step is love. Every step in love. All is well with us. All is well with us. Every breath in love. Every breath is love. Every step is love. Every step in love. All is well with us. All is well with us. With us. With us. With us. Well, thank you so much for joining us for bottom breathing. I hope that this continues to infuse and inform your relationship with your bottom and with all that is below.